We came into roofing season with roughly 30 contracts since the second week of March. However, over the past 3 or 4 weeks, our estimates have been slowing down, and the number of contracts we've been signing have been slowing considerably. Late July is not looking great at the moment. In this situation, do you think it's correct to drop price considerably or hold price? All right, y'all, what do you think? Should Andy lower his prices or should he stay steady? What do we think?
We're not the cheapest, and we almost never are, but I think that there is a game you play, and I've always kind of felt this way. For me, the number one thing is to be profitable. Number two thing is everybody stays busy. So, like, my crews do not want to sit on the sideline. They're going to go work for someone else. I do not want them working for anyone else. If my sales guys are not selling projects, they don't get a paycheck. This is a team effort. If it means me making very little, not that this would be a regular thing, right? But there are times if we can see like, oh man, we are chewing through this backlog super fast. We're hitting a season of slow time, which you can almost count on for us. Every year school lets out, and at the same time when school lets in, every year it's the same. There's like a 3-week slow spurt right there, or slow drought, I guess. We'll drop margins. That's fine. I don't want my crew sitting on their hands. I don't want my sales guys not, getting contracts signed. So our priority list is make profit, keep crews busy, sales guys signing contracts. So all of that has to play into effect. I think one thing that has been like beat into everybody's brains that's on social media in the roofing space is build a brand that you get to name your price and it's not a commodity and all that. I disagree. I believe roofing is 100% a commodity. And at the end of the day, it's really not that highly skilled of a craft. There are not all roofing, but shingle roof install is not a highly skilled craft. Like most people can pick that skill up fairly quickly. It's labor intensive, but it's not a high skilled craft. So I think we have to remember, like, we can easily price ourselves into a bad spot. The other part of it is profit margins reflect off revenue. And when I say that, your overhead percentage drops as your revenue goes up. So let's say you're going to spend $1 million in overhead for the year. You've got a $1 million budget for overhead. Well, if you only do $5 million, well, that's 20%. You've got 20% overhead. If you can sell more and do $10 million, which just easy numbers, that's only 10%. So I don't need to make as much profit per job to actually make more profit at the end of the year because my overhead percentage is lower. So I can't afford to eat 5% of margins on some jobs or whatever it is to get more competitive if I need to sell jobs. That's my opinion.
No, that makes sense. Thank you. Anybody else have anything else to add for Andy here with Teflon Roofing?
One last thing I wanted to mention. You sell jobs from being on jobs. You don't sell jobs from sitting at the office. So just to be clear, if you got signs in the yard, guys on the roof, smart tarps hanging from the building, that's how you sell more jobs, not by sitting at the office.